I love you.
I am fully open and present in the moment to receive any guidance that speaks to my soul. I will be honest and authentic with myself, facing the truth that my body, my intuition is guiding me as either confirmation or a nudge for healing. I am prepared to wholeheartedly start or continue on my journey to self-discovery and healing. Hello everyone, welcome to the Watery Aquarium. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to be looking at what you're meant to be doing during the period of divine timing, right? So this is for those of you who are in connections where your person hasn't come in yet, or there's been separation and you're pretty much ghost, blocked. There's just no communication whatsoever. Or, and this is what I'm just getting, you may be in a connection with someone, your person, and you're wanting it to progress quickly. So I want to be engaged, or I want us to have a title, or I want us to move in together or get married and all that, right? So let's see what Spirit has to say with regards to what you're meant to do during this period of divine timing. Okay, so we're going to have 3 options to choose from. Think of a number from 1 to 3. The number that pops up in your mind's eye, that's your pile. So you can pause the video, choose a number. Let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the number 1, here's your reading. So we're going to pull a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to focus on during this period of divine timing, right? Where you're handing this all over to Spirit, your desires for a connection, and allowing Spirit to have someone enter your life that is deserving of you, but also allowing you to fulfill your personal goals, accomplish what needs to be accomplished in your life in order for you to feel complete and whole, fulfilled as a soul. So not only getting that from a person, but being able to receive that from yourself. Okay, so let's get a card. We have here thriving, and we have a giraffe here. So it's seeing things before it comes in. So it's showing me also that you're meant to shine. You're meant to stand out, right? You're meant to achieve success, personal success, before your person comes in. And it's showing with the giraffe that you know this, you're well aware of this, right? But you're meant to now move in that direction, experience it, live it, take action towards achieving this. With thriving as well, it is showing me that you need to be in the energy where if you're in a connection, that's brilliant. And if you're not in a connection, that's brilliant too. You can do with or without a connection. You don't need a connection to make you feel worthy, whole, or complete, or even successful at that, because you need to be in the energy where you're well aware of your potential, seeing it as at that, having that abundance in place. It's also being in the energy of not playing second fiddle or settling. So when your connection comes in, you're going to come off the driver's seat, you're going to come out of that and sit in the passenger seat and allow this person to steer you on their path. This is showing me that whether you're in a connection, you still will have a level of self. You're still going to be able to move, follow your own path, right? Not lose sight of that. Being able to be balanced and flexible, where there's the path as a couple and there's the path as the individual. And your person is going to being the same energy as well. I see two giraffes here in the back. So it could be where you're going to have to choose between two people, where one person, oh wow, not necessarily, actually. There's going to be two experiences, right? You're going to have two experiences, one that's in the near future, and this person is going to, again, the experiences and lessons that you're going to learn from this connection is going to further help you to be in this energy of sovereignty, right? That's based on the experience, and it's saying we have the leaves over the head. If I don't know if you can see that, but that is showing me like growth. There's going to be a lot of growth in this next connection, the one that's in the near future, a hell of a lot of growth. So I'm getting, with especially with the grass being brown, it's like challenges that is going to empower you. Now this person that is further back, this giraffe, that's going to be the final experience. That is possibly your person, right? So you are being prepared. So not only are you ready now, but you're going to have another lesson where you're further going to be in this empowered state, so that when this new connection, the final connection, comes in, you're going to be completely in your power. And this person is going to be empowered as well. It could be for some of you where there's growth. So you and a person, you're together and in a connection where you learn, and then you have to go off and have the experiences and use the wisdom from the lessons that you've learned in the connection to apply it, to develop further, and then come back together down the line, right? So that's for some of you younger folks out there. Wow. But it's with pink, there's a sense of the high heart energy. So there's also connecting with, just connecting with the all, but a lot of people. There's a lot of growing up here, a lot of maturity here. So it's stepping out of the self energy and becoming more selfless, but not neglecting who you are. So it's not being in a selfish energy. It's being more nurturing and looking after yourself, being fair, but also being open and compassionate towards others as well. And being in that, being of service to others as well, having the ability to do that. So there's a lot of growing here, a lot of growing. Your connections are going to allow you to really look deeply, tap deeply within yourself with the moon here. It's almost like this next connection will be that big aha moment. Wow. Okay, let's get some tarot. You're a unique individual as well, and may have had many transformative experiences throughout your life. Okay, so we have here the Four of Fire, Four of Wands, and the King of Fire. Wow. So we have a very stable person coming in, right? Someone that is very fair, very action oriented, likes to take charge, right? This person likes to take charge, and that is why you need to be in the energy, that Queen of Wands energy, to match this person, right? Because if you are needy, if you are someone where you're not focused, if you're someone that lacks ambition, that can be a problem. And then with the Four of Fire, that's like solid foundations, right? Being solid within the self. All your actions are done where it's going to bring about positivity, going to bring about a growth and abundance, right? It's like brilliant ideas, being able to work together. I'm hearing match each other's energy in order to bring about balance. There's a lot of fun energy as well, partying, socializing, but it's you learning about yourself, being sure about yourself, so that you can tap into this energy and kind of ride with this person, move at the same pace as this person without losing yourself though, right? I have one more. This, and also the next connection, I'm hearing it's going to be a rocket up your your bum. They're going to inspire you so much. We got the Hermit. So it's like it's going to allow you to really look into yourself with the Hermit card here. You're going to see your greatest potential. See things that you never thought you were capable of experiencing or doing from the connection, the next connection coming in. And yes, it might be challenging if you are someone that is more introverted, but this person is going to allow you to come out of your shell and to live and experience a lot of the wonders in life. That is beautiful. You will then be able to find your true self, connecting with your true self. So what you already know, this person is going to bring out that other side so that you can bring those two elements of who you are together and have them more balanced and move forward with that, right? So that in your next connection, you're going to be someone that is completely solid, knowing how to initiate and to take action, but also knowing how to be balanced, to be structured, respectful of the self, wise. This is all what's happening during this period of divine timing, right? It's truly connecting with the self, but you're going to have someone come in that's just going to take it to another level. Okay, may I have them cards, please, for option 1? We have here, hold your vision. Fixed moon. Hold your vision. So this is showing me that holding your vision, knowing who you are, what you want to accomplish, not losing sight of that in your connections. Now that's what Spirit wants you to work on, right? When this test comes in, this person, you're meant to not lose sight of yourself, not lose yourself in your connections, not lose your identity. Right? Stand out. Be that light. Right? Really connect with who you are. That's beautiful, guys. And with the mountains here, it's like you haven't even seen half of it. That's what I'm hearing. You don't even know the half of who you are. But you're going to be surprised. That's beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the number 2, here's your reading. So we're going to get a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, just to feel the tone of your reading. Right, so this is going to be the energy as to what you need to be doing or experiencing during this period of divine timing. I'm hearing wait. Okay. May I have the card for option 2, please? Okay, stand still. Isn't that interesting? Stand still. So we have here pause. We have here feeling stuck. So you have the swamp here. And this creature is just stuck. Your feet, they're stuck in the mud. And I'm getting like a quicksand feeling, like almost being pulled down. Feeling like you have no control of the situation, no control of yourself, no control of, well, it's starting to lose faith in what is presented to you, right? And what is presented to you is this divine connection, or the possibility of a divine connection. But this is telling me that what you're meant to be doing now, during this period of wait, standstill, is to stand still and to be in the moment. Be in the moment and asking yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I putting so much importance on this connection, right? Why do I need this connection? And you hear the word need, right? Because that's a very powerful word. Do you need someone in order to be fulfilled? Or do you need that from yourself? When it comes to these types of connections, it's not about the other person, it's about the self. And in most cases, when it comes to like life experiences on a whole, that's what it's about, the self. So this is what God Spirit wants you to do. Tap into who you are and ask yourself these questions, the questions as to why do I have this sinking feeling thinking about this person, or the idea of being in a divine connection, right? What's this longing? What's this need? Because it always stems back to the self. When you ask yourself those why questions and you answer them truthfully, it always comes back to the self. And that is something that needs healing. There's a blockage that needs healing, okay? So the longing and the sinking feeling is longing for the self, longing to understand the self. What am I running away from and seeking in another that I can give to myself? Because ultimately with these connections, it's all about being okay, right? Being happy within yourself, whether you're in the connection or not, with this person or not, right? Once you're in that state of harmony within the self, that's when a lot of things unfold. And it's a rule, right, for anything, manifestations, bringing material wealth and abundance towards you, right? Relationships, health, all of that. So it's calling for you to really stand still and explore what is dragging you down. What's this thing that's keeping you stuck, stagnant, holding you prisoner? Because these connections are not one where you're bringing these, it's like lower vibrational energy. Connections like this, divine connection, and you hear the word divine connection, they're high frequency connections. Let me repeat that. They're high frequency connections. If you're on a low frequency, it is not possible to be in a high frequency connection. So that's where it stems from. It stems from putting in the work with the self. Now, I am telling you this from experience. And I've experienced soulmates where there's all this longing, all this craziness, and then we're together and it goes belly up. Because mind you, these connections, it doesn't matter if they're your soulmate, twin flame, whatever. These divine connections, you're going to have to put work in it. You're going to have to work on it. Work on the self and work together as a unit in the couple. And that's both parties. So one person is off, it's not going to work. But that's the dynamic for most things, right? But being in a place where you're okay with yourself is not only empowering, but it is something that is attractive to others. Energetically, people are pulled towards you. It's like magnetic force that draws them in. When you're living your best life, when things are working out for you, that's when it gets people's attention. It piques their interest. What's going on with that person? I'd like to know more about them. How are they doing this? They've changed. Maybe I should get to know them, right? And it's being truthful with the self. It's truly tapping into this energy, truly wanting to know, truly wanting to heal, to explore yourself, to heal the blockages, to heal your fears and anxieties. And it could also be an issue with intimacy, with being vulnerable in a connection. So sometimes we desire being in a connection. We want it all. When in fact, we're not open to receiving the connection. We're not open to be authentic and honest in the connection. We're not comfortable with talking about how we feel truly with the other person. So it's working through all of that. And Spirit is saying with this card, I want you to see all that is holding you back. I want you to realize it, see it, recognize it, and now put the work into healing it. Okay, let's get some tarot. Oops. Okay, so we have here Judgment. Yep. It's like turning a new leaf here. It's turning a new leaf. It's being open to, this is like that rebirth card. Recognizing and realizing this and being open to evoke change. Queen of Tides, Queen of Cups. Look at that. Self-care, focusing on the self, but more importantly, opening your heart, being vulnerable, feeling, being able to freely express your truth, your true emotions to the other person, friends, family as well, just to anyone, just being able to be honest with your feelings, tapping into that energy so that when this person comes in, there's no hard feelings, there's no holding yourself back, right? And then we have here Stranger of Gardens. That's the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be a work in progress, right? It's definitely going to be a work in progress. But it is saying that it's one where, with putting this into practice, you're going to be able to develop into a solid and whole sovereign being. You're going to be able to express your feelings and be able to receive love comfortably, openly. This is giving me fear of intimacy vibes. And a lot of people think, you know, the typical way where it's the person that doesn't want to settle down. That's not the only way of experiencing fear of intimacy. It's the fear of being truly open and transparent with another. Those who cannot do that, that's also fear of intimacy. It's really focusing on this, seeing this, understanding it, recognizing that this is something that needs to be worked on, and then taking your time to develop, to heal it. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, that's what it means. It's like, it doesn't matter how long the journey is. The key thing here is you developing, you recognizing, healing, and developing as a soul. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's going to be well worth it, because you're going to be very solid, very sovereign, very respectful of yourself and others as well. And people will see a totally different person. With the Judgment, it's almost like, whoa, what the hell? It's like you turn a new leaf, you're a completely different person, because you've connected with yourself. Wow. We have a card option too. That's too many. Communication is key, I just saw though. There's a lot of cards, but communication is key. That's what just popped up. Okay, so we have here, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Wow. So this is giving me recognizing whatever blockages is weighing you down. Really being focused on seeing it. And with the Cancerian energy, having compassion and being able to nurture yourself, to heal yourself before you go out there and heal others, or even seeking others, right? This is being really cool and balanced within the self. And it's interesting, we have the Queen of Cups, which is a water sign, and Cancer is a water sign as well. But with the full moon, that's like to harvest. That's what you're going to be bringing in, right? This is showing me that only good can come of this, right? With the Cancerian energy, that's the mother energy, being able to mother and nurture yourself, being able to feel, because Cancers, of all the zodiac signs, Cancer feels the deepest. And with it being at its peak, with it being the full moon, it's almost like heightened sensitivity, heightened awareness of yourself and your surroundings. For some of you, it's being able to know exactly how to resolve a situation, how to handle a situation, how to conduct yourself in a situation, and learning how to be emotionally balanced with the Queen of Tide and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Emotional intelligence. It's not tapping into this energy where you're not too much in your fields or feelings negatively. So flying off the handle, thinking the worst, getting clingy, all of that stuff. It is being able to see when you're tapping into that energy and taking a step back, right? Wow. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the number 3, here's your reading. So we're going to pull a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Now we're going to see what guidance Spirit has for you with regarding you waiting, and I'm saying waiting, but you being in a period of divine timing. What do you need to do with yourself at this time, right? Okay, let's get a card for you, option 3. Okay, may I have a card for option 3, please? What do they need to know? Okay, said that and that just popped out. Okay, so we have here truth. Whoa, with the wind too, there's movement in this card. Truth. And we have an image of a person here, and they're blowing wind on this landscape. So you're being guided, you're being given truths regarding your connection, whether it is coming in, why there are blockages, why there's a need for divine timing, and it's for you to listen to it, to hear it. But the truth is not only coming from source, but your ancestors as well. So for some of you, and I'm just picking this up, it could be an ancestral pattern that needs breaking. There's some kind of block that is an ancestral pattern that you need to break before this even comes in, because we don't want history repeating itself. So we have the tall grass here as well. So it's giving me the energy of, again, something that is ongoing, generational, right? The tree's still standing though. The tree is still standing. It's really firm. Even though there's heavy winds, it is still firm, right? So you're not going to lose sight of who you are, or by doing this, by healing this block, by really focusing on yourself or hearing the truth or recognizing the truth, you're still going to maintain a level of self and connection with your ancestors and source. What is this about? It's like being able to embrace the truth, being able to handle the truth. And for some of you, I'm getting with this that it's a connection that's not meant to last, not meant to be long term, and you don't want to hear it. It's like, I don't want to hear this. And it's repeated patterns and behaviors, right? Repeating the same cycle over and over again. So this feels like someone that is a hopeless romantic. They get themselves hurt every time because, I'm hearing unrequited love as well, because there's a need for love, a desire to be in love, to have love, but it's not reciprocated. And it's seeing that it's not reciprocated, understanding that it's not reciprocated, and embracing the fact that it is not reciprocated. So spirit and your ancestors are trying to tell you this, right? So it could be ancestral, and it could be a pattern behavior that needs breaking. It's like the winds are heavy too, so they're like, come on. I can understand this. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at myself too, because I've experienced this. But They're saying like, come on, really now. You got to hear this. Wow. I'm getting like willow tree vibes with this. So with the willow tree, it can survive challenging times, and the roots can reach water. So this is saying that you're not going to lose yourself, or you're not going to, I'm hearing you're not going to die because of this. It's like your world is not over because of this, right? If you know the truth, if you accept the truth for what it is. This might not be everyone's story, by the way. But the main thing here is a pattern, behavior, or an ancestral block that needs healing. And it's recognizing it. It's not turning a blind eye to it. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's move this here. I have 3 cards. Okay, King of Gardens, King of Pentacles. Seven of Tides, 7 of Cups. Okay, last card. Four of Tides, 4 of Cups. Yes, you see? Bottom of the deck, the Magician. You're in control of your destiny, right? So what this is telling me, it's just standing out. You have options. You have options, and it's recognizing that, right? So for some of you, you may be in a connection that is just not right. You're just so flipping unhappy, just either unfulfilled, bored, all of that, right? It's just, you're not even feeling it on an emotional level. And it is saying that you have options out there, right? For others, this is you in a crazy dynamic, like twin flame dynamic, runner chaser business and all of that. And again, you're not happy about it. You're not fulfilled. It is saying you have options. There's a sense, a need to break this cycle. Break this cycle of wanting what does not want you, or wanting that is not ready to want you. So at this point, it is saying for you to seize opportunities elsewhere. King of Pentacles and the 7 of Tides. Don't step into the energy of confusion, but more so step into the energy of what is tangible, right? And reaching for it, moving for it. So there's a sense of really going inwards, tapping into yourself and seeing, what am I getting from this connection that is worth me waiting around, or worth me ignoring other aspects and things that I need to be focusing on, whether it be personal goals or entering into other connections. Just because you enter into other connections doesn't mean that if this is a connection that you're meant to revisit, that it's not going to come in. It will, but it's all about having the experience. This is all about life experience as well. There are great opportunities out there for you. Fantastic opportunities for you to shift your energy and be more in a high vibrational energy. When you're in a high vibrational energy, that's when you bring like for like energy towards you. So others who are in high vibrational energies, or opportunities that are at a higher frequency that you will be matching. But when you're in a low frequency, you're just going to get low as well, right? That's what's going to be attracted to you. But this is saying, see the truth of the situation. Is it making you unhappy? If it is making you unhappy, it is time for you to look at other options. See yourself as a sovereign being here, deserving of King of Pentacles. Pentacles, know your worth. You deserve the best. You deserve someone that is present in the connection. That's what this is saying. See the truth of the matter. Breaking the cycle of being confused, breaking the cycle of constantly being unhappy. You're missing out on the experiences of life, because life is not meant to be where you are unhappy, where you're in a low vibrational energy, where you're feeling unfulfilled. It is for you to make the necessary changes. It is there for you to change. And look at that. We have the bottom of the deck, the Magician. You have the ability. You have all the tools that you need in order to move out of this energy. And the first thing that you could do is really focus on the self. So not necessarily that I'm seeking another person, but more so it's what can I do to improve myself? What areas of my life have I not fulfilled or had great abundance in? And then you move towards achieving that, because Spirit is saying it's there for you. The opportunity is there for greatness, I'm hearing. But it's once you treat yourself with greatness, with value, with worth, that's when you are going to be able to receive that. Because think of the message that you're putting out there. I am looking at myself because I am seeking less, because I see myself as less. See yourself as the greatest and deserving of the best, and not settling for anything less than that. It's like Spirit is saying that you deserve better. You deserve greater than this. And it's for you to see that, to recognize that, to see the truth, to see your value, the truth of who you are, the truth of what you're capable of, the truth of what you deserve. That's what you're meant to be doing during this period of divine timing. The wait. Gosh, that's powerful. That is powerful, folks. Okay. You're going to be able to discern as well with this period of wait, or if you're choosing to seek other options, seek other suitors, you're going to be able to use your discernment in order to know who is right for you or not. So that's also going to be something that you'll be developing as well. If you should come reunite with this person, if you're doing the work here, you're going to be in a completely different energy. And it's going to encourage them to raise to match you, to raise their vibrations to match you. Right? So it's important to always focus on the self, to work on the self. That's what these relationships are all about. Ooh. I'm trying to peep out you. Okay. Can I have a card for option 3, please? Thank you. So we have here surrender to the divine. Yes, full moon. You see that? So we see here also in this main card, the oracle card, spirit. Spirit blowing air. Air representing communicating to you the truth. And it's saying surrender to the divine and listen to what I have to say. That's what Spirit is saying. Listen. Look at the signs. I am doing this for your greatest good. We have here full moon. Full moon representing the harvest. Things at its peak. So you're going to be able to benefit from stepping into this energy where you are looking at yourself and realizing your worth. Right? Listening to Spirit and your ancestors where they're sharing the truth with you on a situation. So it's really being present, being open to receiving the guidance. Wow, that's beautiful, guys. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.